Hey everybody, welcome back. So a quick recap of some of the interior angles and exterior angles stuff we've been working on before break. And then this should hopefully help you through the warm-up today or your attendance task for today. So here's a couple problems real quick. First one is find the measurements of an interior angle of a regular 15 gon. So the first thing, again, a quick reminder, when you see the word regular, that means this polygon has all of its sides equal, all of its interior angles are equal, everything about this is equal, but there are 15 sides to this. Now, if you're going to find just one interior angle, not the sum of the interior angles, but just one, you're going to probably want to start with the sum of the interior angles. So we're going to start with this formula that we learned. This is the sum of the interior angles formula of all polygons, okay? So we're gonna start with this, and n in this case will represent the sides of the polygon. So that's gonna be 15 minus 2 times 180. So I'm gonna type that into my calculator, and I am getting pretty big number, 2,340 degrees. That would be what the sum of a 15 gon would be. Now, if I want just one interior angle, because again, all of the interior angles are going to be equal because it's a regular polygon, I could just take this and divide it by 15 because there are 15 interior angles and they're equal in size. So if I kind of cut that all up into 15 slices, that would give me the proper interior angle, or just one of them. So I'm going to divide that by 15 and I get 156 degrees. So that would be how I could do a problem like that using what we already know. Second example is going to look like this. Find the measurements of an exterior angle of a regular 10 gon. Now, the next thing we learned last week, or the week before break, was exterior angles and their sum. So the sum of exterior angles always, doesn't matter the sides of the polygon, always going to add up to 360. Well, this is going to be a little bit quicker than the previous problem because we already know that the exterior angles add up to 360, and well, I have 10 sides, so that means I'm going to have 10 exterior angles. And because it's a regular 10 gon, that means all of the interior and therefore exterior angles are going to be identical, so equal. So I can just take 360 and divide it by 10, and that will get me automatically what one exterior angle measurement would be. So 360 divided by 10 is going to be straight up 36, and that is how I could get the exterior angle, or one of the exterior angles, if I know how many sides a shape has. Two more. All right, on to question 3, or C. I'm not sure how I just started from numbers to letters, but anyway, it says, what if you know that the interior or measure of the interior angle of a regular polygon is 162? How many sides does it have? Well, last time when we used interior angles, we used the sum of interior angles formula, but the problem here is we really don't know how many sides, obviously, so using that formula would be really hard. So the route we did last time, to get an interior angle, we can't like backtrack from that. So the way I think I'm going to solve this is kind of think of this interior angle. Again, I don't know how many there is, but if I zoomed in on just one of the corners of this fictitious polygon, I know that it would look something like this. It'd come together and have a 162-degree angle at that spot. Now, I also know that adjacent to this interior angle is going to be an exterior angle that kind of butts up against it. And I also know that this angle plus this exterior angle is going to add up to 180. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what one exterior angle of this polygon would be, and I'm going to do that by subtracting 162 from 180, and I'm going to get a measurement of 18 degrees of this exterior angle. Now, the reason why this is going to be helpful to me is because I know that exterior angles, like I said before, always add up to 360. So if I took this 360 and I divided it by this angle, or how many times does 18 go into 360, I could actually figure out how many sides this polygon has. So I'm going to do that. So 360 degrees divided by 18 degrees, I'm going to end up getting 20, which means that 18 degrees goes into 360 20 times. And that would be how I could get a number of sides of a polygon if I have just one interior angle, at least for a regular polygon. All right, and last but not least, we've got one last problem for you. It looks like this. The measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 15. How many sides does it have? Well, we can do this quick because this is just like we did last time, except we didn't have to find the exterior angle. We already have it. So I can take the fact that, again, exterior angles for any polygon will always add up to 360. I know it's a regular polygon, so I know that all of its angles, including its exterior angles, are going to be equal. So if I just divided that 360 by 15 degrees, I would automatically or very quickly get the number of sides this polygon has. So 360 divided by 15 is going to be 24, and that's how many sides that polygon has. So hopefully these examples help you out with the attendance task or the warm-up for today. If you have any additional questions, you can always stop by office hours, which will always be 1 to 2 every day, unless, again, I notify you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.